just be ready because I'm about to be cheesy. Hey, what's up, Tethrd Nation? It is that time of year. Hunting season is upon us. I'm in the house packing up my gear. For my North Dakota trip, I've taken over the kitchen. My wife is mad at me. She's usually mad at me, but she's probably even more mad at me right now because all of my crap is in here. But Jared, Tethrd's Ginger Ninja, has been out in California. He's supposed to be working, but he's lazy and he's a ginger, so he doesn't have a soul anyway. But he's out there hunting in California, and well, this is the first part of his hunt. So we're excited about the season. Going to North Dakota, you're about to see a whole bunch of whitetail stuff. But before we get into all the whitetail stuff, follow along with Jared out in California as he tries to get on a big old muley.
The 2021 season is officially upon us, and we're kicking things off in Northern California chasing giant mule deer. We're joining our friend Aaron Lawson, who you might remember from the Alaska series last year, and his good friend Francisco Garcia.
I'm in the fuselage of a Super Cub loading it up. We're going on a giant moose hunt in Northern California.
Is that how it rolls? So this one right here is what is considered a true Colombian blacktail. So this one I got over on the west side. We're going to be on the east side, and so that's this guy. That is a crossbreed between the mule deer and that guy. So as you can see, they're much bigger antler wise. You can see that the head is much bigger, ears much bigger, hence mule deer.
After traveling north for a couple hours and getting camp set up after dark, we were super excited to get the 2021 hunting season underway in Northern California.
Like at mobile home or house, whatever, kind of like pulling out a checkout. So once you do that, then you can put
This raisin bread was good.
jalapeno, wild-caught tuna. All right, we're gonna go out for a little spin in the vehicle, look at some country, try and spot some trails and find some deer sign, because we're hunting in a spot we haven't been to before, so this is all new to everybody, so we're gonna have to hunt. It ain't gonna be easy, but maybe put out a trail cam, go check on some sign. Cisco knows there's some water spots we're gonna go look at, because I think the water is gonna end up being a lot like a food source, you know. We'll hopefully find a setup, but should be good. A little late in the day, but hey, gotta do it first morning. All right. Track right there. Yeah, I think
See, it's a blunt track. See, it's kind of pretty blunt.
yeah,
It's got that blunt tip.
yeah.
So no need to get right close to the water, probably leave our scent everywhere. But
Yeah.
when I was here last time, there was tracks. There is a few on this side, but most of the tracks were on that side, which makes sense because it's close to where all the cover is. They could come right out of the cover, boom, get their water and not be exposed too much.
All right, guys, it's our first morning in California. This area is absolutely beautiful. Cisco brought us out to a spot that he had found some water on this old dried up lake bed. And as we come up the road, we saw several deer. So came in, marked a tree that we could potentially use for a saddle setup, and we're gonna move on out the mountain here and try to find a couple more spots, but it's looking really promising. So we got a couple days to scout. Hopefully we can put something together and maybe get it done the first day. It'd be pretty sweet. But this is an awesome area. It's really, really pretty. So pretty exciting to be in California. It's something that I've never done, so you know, new hunt's always fun, new country's always fun, but yeah, excited to get the hunt underway and see how it goes, so keep going. So what's that trick you're doing there, Aaron?
So this right here, I don't have a screen on my trail camera, so I can't see what it sees. So a cool little trick I learned is you take your phone camera, you flip it around so you can see it, and you just put the lens right on the lens, and that way you can see what your camera's seeing. And that's got the whole lake. That'll do.
After finding good sign and water in the first location, we decided to drive a couple miles to another area and hopefully find a good spot to glass for the following morning. Alright, it's our first morning out glassing. We got up super early this morning, got out here before daylight. Come up to a spot that we scouted out yesterday up on this rock. We can see a ton of country. It's been pretty slow. We're starting to pick up a few deer now that the sun's up, but just some does and fawns so far. So we're gonna keep glassing. Hopefully we'll find a buck. But figure after we're done glassing, we'll probably go out and scout a couple new spots. But we got all day today, all day tomorrow to scout. So I think we'll find something good.
So if we take this road up, then we can go over and hit that stock pond up in the top.
When the other way, all you can see is a rat sticking out the other side of the fucking tree. There's two giant buck here. The buck that's on the right is huge.
I can't see that.
I can't see the one on the right, dude. Oh my god, look at his rat in the tree. Look at that side from the tree. He's way beyond the ears. I just see part of his rat.
To the right, if you swing to the right of him on the same plane, you'll see the rat.
Oh my god, dude.
You see the big
Did
one?
you get him?
Okay, stay on.
And should I go forward or cut?
No. Because then that green bush gets in my way.
Okay, yeah. Alright, should we go and not booger?
I would say go, yeah.
Dude.
No, I think we just slip out of here.
Alright, so we're just out doing some scouting, driving around, checking some spots out, and saw a couple decent bucks. I mean, they weren't huge or anything. Yeah, right. That one was an absolute tank, man. We don't know how wide he was, but what do you think? 30?
Pushing 30.
30 inches.
100%.
I don't know, big 4x4. The other one was a nice 3x3, we think. I don't know, but right off the road, literally right off the main road. So we kind of looked at the map, you know, had to look at it again and put a game plan together. You know, hopefully they stick around, which they didn't really spook. So the one actually laid down, so it's a good sign. 2 big bucks located, and we got another day of scouting, so it's looking pretty good.
We're gonna get him.
Dude,
That's the same exact buck, dude. That right there is the telltale. That tall tine right there. This donger. Look at that dong. That thing's way higher. It's the same.
Other two,
Look at, because those two are right here. Those two are right there.
Yeah,
that tall one
look.
comes up. That's the same buck. So these are in 2 different locations.
Yeah, and you have the
So
same.
so that tells us that they are traveling there. They're
so
making the effort to go down there and
that's
get the
pretty
water.
good ways too.
That's a it's a couple miles.
This guy was running with a pretty big forked horn.
Well, that fork of horn grew into a big
Right.
freaking
Yeah.
4x4.
On the
Yeah.
other side, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he definitely was running with a bigger boy today. For sure.
That's the same
That's
deer, dude.
interesting.
That's so cool.
With a major fire moving close to our area, the Forest Service informed us that we would have to evacuate by Sunday at midnight. So with no time to spare, we decided to prep a tree so we would be ready to go on opening morning.
Probably this is what they're gonna project to do.
All right, guys, it's the day before season, and we've been scouting the last couple days. We've kind of got some stuff put together, and we were just dealt a big kick to the nuts. We were in camp. Forest Service came in and said that we had to be out of camp by midnight on Sunday. So we may not get to hunt this spot more than a day, 2 days at tops. So we're going to go in this evening, prep a tree over this water hole where we've got a camera, and probably do an all-day sit tomorrow. So we're going to go in, make sure the tree's ready to go, check the camera. We're just going to pull the camera all the way out, and Aaron and Cisco are out prepping another spot. So we saw those 2 big bucks last night. Aaron's going to go after them tomorrow in that area, and we're all kind of in the same area, so any of us can see those bucks. So hopefully there's been something coming into this water hole, and we get it on this camera, and we can make a game plan there. But yeah, we're going to head out here and get this tree set up and make the most of what we got for the next 2 days. So that's what we're going to do. As we walked up to the water hole that we had scouted previously, our excitement quickly turned to confusion and frustration, and I think you'll see why. Well, kicking the nuts number 2, they put an electric fence around the water hole. We just scouted this out 2 days ago, and there was nothing in here. There was deer tracks all around here, and now there's an electric fence. So I don't know what we're going to do. This was like our number 1 spot, 1 of 3 spots. So yeah, not good. So we're gonna pull the camera. I honestly don't know if we should prep the tree now with this. So maybe we'll scout around back on the top of this ridge here. But yeah, it sucks really bad. I mean, we're already up against this fire coming in, pushing us out, and we were planning on hunting this tomorrow for an all-day sit. And obviously I don't know if that's going to be worth it or not now. So yeah, I don't know. The joys of hunting public land sometimes.
Your ride has arrived.
Did you get my text?
May I get the door for you? No.
You ain't gonna
I
believe it.
I don't conserve it.
They put an electric fence around that hole. Not even joking.
What?
They put an electric fence around that hole.
What?
Now you
I'm
kidding me?
not even joking, dude. We
No
walked up there, I
way.
was like, what are those fence posts? They fenced the whole thing off with solar panel, battery, all that. They just fenced it off. So I ran back through the trail camera, and there was a couple deer coming in there. A little forky. Like, I don't even know if it's legal or not.
Dead. I shoot them.
So then farmers come in, they put the fence in.
It was the farmers that
We
did
get,
it.
I guess.
Yeah,
we get
yeah,
probably.
get the deer coming in. They're like freaking out about the fence, and then like the last 15 videos, there's no deer in it at all. So we didn't prep that tree because I was like,
I see that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't even know if that's legal, brother. I don't think they could do that.
really.
I don't know if they could do that. Because that's wildlife, dude. That's also wildlife.
Yeah.
Water.
I wonder.
Here, I'll show you the picture of it.
Unless it wasn't the farmers and it was the forestry department to keep the cows out of there. But
We'd have to go. I mean, I'm looking at the screen that's this
Right.
big, so I couldn't really tell about the truck or anything about if the truck's even in it. But
All right, what's your guys' plan B? Because I know what I'm doing.
yeah, so
I'll film for you.
Yeah.
You film for.
I mean,
there's those spots with those heavy used trails right down over in here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you even think that they're still going to be wanting to come over here,
Yeah,
Well, here's the thing. They're still going to be drawn to the scent of water.
sure.
So, I mean, that's not bad thinking, is if you set up on the trails that lead into the water, that's long before they get to the water, so it's not like you're right there. I mean, you haven't seen a deer. There wasn't a deer on camera for, like, yesterday.
I'd have to.
Look
Well,
at
I
the
couldn't
timing.
see the
Yeah,
time.
okay,
I couldn't see
yeah,
the
yeah.
timestamp, so yeah, we'll have to check it. But
well, heck, if you guys want to go somewhere else near where I'm at or somewhere else that you guys...
yeah, I don't know. We looked
Oh
around
wait,
a
I
little
think
bit.
I just got your text. I just got your text now.
Yeah, we get...
Hey, they
few
put an
bars
electric fence in all around the water hole. WTF? I would have texted you back. Tear that down. We're gonna hunt this.
Cut it down.
Oh.
With roughly 12 hours to the season opener, we were forced to scrap our plans and try to come up with something different. So stay tuned for episode number 2 to find out if our luck gets any better.